Hello, guys. Welcome to Dang Dang Kitchen Craft and Life Changing. So, what up, you guys? What up, you guys? I came to say hi to you guys again. This time, I don't know why I put guys and girls. I do not like the word girls. And I don't ask me why. So, I'm going to say, hello, you young men, or you ladies and gentlemen. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. What am I doing today? I'm soaking in the tub and then I got a story for you guys. Yeah, the weather out here in Houston is today, but we thanking the Lord for it. We're gonna thank you for it. Thank you for the weather. So, you guys, I was keeping y'all updated on my husband's situations. So I did tell y'all about the work comp situations. So my husband had to appeal his unemployment. So let me tell you what happened. So he's going through the working comp situation because at the time the lady said that she didn't want to pay, that he couldn't file unemployment and workers comp. We didn't know if he could. He didn't, so we stopped filing for the unemployment. So recently we found out that they had fired him in November of 2024, which they didn't inform him that they fired him or let him go. Didn't get a letter, a text, or nothing. So I said, well, you know what? Let me text her and see what's going on. But then I said, you know what? Let me call corporate. So, I had called corporate and, I was talking to this lady. I didn't get her name because at that time I wasn't thinking to get her name, which I didn't want to get the lady in trouble because she told us a whole lot of stuff she probably shouldn't have told us. So she was like, I was like, hey, I'm calling to see if Keith Livingston still works for Haverstock Hill Apartments. And she was like, well, no, hold on, let me see. Because I don't see him on a daily basis. I say, cool, so hold on. The lady came back to the line and say, hey, they fired him in November of 2024. And okay, so I'm like, oh, so they must have fired him after he lost his case with workers' comp. Which is a problem, he didn't win his case, even though he did get hurt at their job. It's cool. God ain't sleep. He knows what's best and he knows what happened. But I'm thinking how people are so damn, excuse my French, damn rude, cruel, ignorant, ballistic, whatever that you want to call it, okay? Because my thing is, you're going to let somebody go. Shouldn't you send a memo or email, a text? So I'm thinking they fired him in November. They fired the manager. The manager, Miss Kim, the one who he was reporting to, they fired her. So apparently, I guess when they fired her, she fired him. But she still didn't text him, which he was texting her all the way up to February. Well, up to March. I take that back. Up to March. And this is when we found out, such situation. But yeah. So I was like, okay, let me email this lady, Miss Kathy. This is the lady I would been emailing for my husband. So I said, well, hey, Miss Kathy, when was y'all gonna tell my husband that y'all fired him? Because he just had to find out through corporate on April. Well, yeah, okay, so he was texting the lady up to March, but let's see, February, March, yeah, to March. But April on 19 is when I called corporate. Okay, so following that April the 19th, the same day, I email Miss Kathy and said, hey, so when y'all was gonna tell my husband that y'all fired him, let him go in November 2024. Here's his 25, you hear me? We is in April of 2025. Y'all fired him in November of 2024. So what in the hell the point I'm trying to get is how the hell y'all don't tell people this shit? Like, y'all just let people thinking they still working here for y'all. He still texting Miss Kim. Miss Kim ain't saying, oh, hey, I don't work there no more. Neither do you. You know? None of that. So, okay, fine. Like I said, she gonna talk about some, oh, well, we don't hold jobs up to a year. Bitch, it's been over a year. My husband got hurt in 2024. He was hired by y'all in 2023. Come on, he got hurt in June of 2024. So that means June, July, August, September, October, November. 6 months ago, y'all fired him, which he had just made a year in May before he got hurt. Come on, bitch, it was over. So don't be saying y'all hold a job up to a year. It was over a year. That's your mistake right there, stupid ass. Don't try to look. Excuse my French, but don't try to play me. I'm a strictly businesswoman, baby. Straight up and down without a degree. But if I had one, yeah, still be the same. So he went. I saw my husband go and file for his employment on them. Since they want to be like that, let's do that. So he files a new application, but he had the old one still open. So they said that we had to do the old one first. So we going through the paperwork. We telling the man he can go back to work. The doctor released him on February 25th, 2025. So yeah, we telling this people all this. The people ain't never put none of this in the unemployment thing, right? So I said, hey, call them back then, see what's going on. Why you ain't got your money? So called, and they saying, well, they couldn't pay him from July the 14th or 24 to February something, 25. So him, hey, nah, we gonna appeal that, so we appeal the case. Then we appealed in that part of the case. So then I was like, okay, they should go and pay you. So come to find out, he had to call again. They still didn't take that. He can work now. They didn't take that off, and then they saying something about his identity or something. So he had to call back. Finally, the man took that off. Then, and then after that, yeah. So then the ID. So I put the code in. Cleared ID is cleared off of there. So remind me, we already had filed the appeal for the back pay of the money that they need to give us from July to February. Then he got he got that appeal, so he had that appeal on the 30th, and they had another appeal on the 30th, which was two appeals. The first appeal was just trying to, stay for him to get the back pay that he was owing why he stopped filing and, whatever. And the second appeal was because of the doctor, because of the doctor thing. And it wasn't even has nothing to do with his job because they already approved him for that to get that from his job. So the second appeal, so they called us, then they called the employee. Sure, Miss Kathy was on there. So she started bringing up stuff about workers' comp. And first of all, girl, the appeal don't have nothing to do with workers' comp. That's number one. Because you don't know, you're not listening to what the lady said when she stated it the first time when she was reading all the paperwork. This is not about job separation. This is only to verify that he is able to go back to work. And she was like, nah. And I was like, nah, bitch, you can't say that because you ain't the doctor. You just an employee. He ain't coming back to y'all. The hell? So she just wanted to keep saying something about the workers come, this, that, and he ain't reported days. He was missing that. I just let the heifer talk, and when it was our turn, so my husband let me explain what's going on, so I could explain it better because I was the witness, and he didn't really want to go through that because my husband literally would get upset and cuss her out. So I was like, hey, tell her you want me to speak, so you know what I'm saying. So she done said everything she had to say. When she got through, the lady said, "Well, excuse me, ma'am, this is not about workers' comp, because no, he's already approved for that part of getting paid for y'all. This is about him and a doctor releasing him on February 25th, 2025." And she was like, so the lady's like, "Well, didn't you get that paper? Because I know if he got his, you got yours." And she was like, "Nah, I ain't get that paper." It's this line, she got that paper. You just didn't want to say you got that paper, but you got the papers, ma'am. Because you didn't get no paper about no workers' comp. So what was you assuming or insinuating? I don't know. But anyway. So I told the lady, "Look, I know this not about workers' comp, but since she stated her thing about workers' comp, I'm gonna stay too." So I said she's lying because we was reporting to Miss Kim. He was reporting to Miss Kim every day that he got hurt. We have the text message. I just didn't know how to print them out or had time to print them out at the time. It was so many. And she was like, "Okay, I understand, but it's not." I said, "I understand what you're saying, but if she got her point across about, the workers come, then we're gonna get our point across. Matters that has nothing to do with it or not, she shouldn't have brought it up." So yeah, and then she wasn't even listen to the lady. The lady had to call her like numerous of times. "Well, Miss Kim, Miss Kim, Miss Kim. I mean, Miss Kathy, Miss Kathy, Miss Kathy." This lady was not paying attention to the officer of the pill. So at the point, the lady just got tired, and she said, "You know what?" She said, "You can submit them documents if you want to, but that has nothing to do with what we're talking about." So she's like, "Them papers are not even gonna be considered for that, because we're not doing job separation. He already been approved for job separation. So he's just fighting to get his unemployment, so it's stating that he can return back to work." At that point, that lady she was like fed up with her, so she was like, "Mr. Livingston, so you can work now, you can return back to work." He's like, "Yes, yes, yes." So she was like, "Okay, well, just go on the workers, work in Texas and fill out applications and stuff like that." And he was like, "Yeah, my wife does all that." So she was like, "Okay, well, this is the end of the hearing." Now, my story to this, y'all, look, don't be letting people try to, if you do appeal on something, it matters if you send the paperwork, got the paperwork, don't got the paperwork, got the text, don't got the text. It don't matter. If it ain't got no concern with your job separation or ain't got nothing to do with you returning to work, hey, don't let them people on your job or whatever situation you filing appeal on, don't let them people over railroad you or try to get over you on that. Still state your statement, matters it has something to do with it or not. But I was just laughing at that lady the whole time. She was lying. She was lying about a whole lot of stuff. And I was like, yeah, we disagree with that, what she's saying. Every point, we disagree with every point. And so the lady said, I disagree with whatever she's saying, because me and her text each other, email each other back and forth. So I have all the emails, all the texts. And at that point, when the lady had asked her if she had anything else, she's like, "Oh no, I don't." Well, okay, yeah. I want to call that lady so many names right now, but in the name of Jesus, I ain't sweating, because God is always in control. But that's the story I had to tell y'all. Do not let people railroad y'all, take advantage of y'all, try to testify lies and think you don't. Yeah, because you don't think people say they texts and they emails and all that, baby. Y'all say it's everything. Okay, I don't throw nothing away. And matter of fact, I don't throw nothing away because I got papers I saved from probably, woof, yeah. But don't be letting people get over on y'all when y'all appeals these things. People gonna say what they gonna lie. Because they figure like, "Oh, I can lie. Because, they ain't say their information, or they don't got the text, or they ain't got the video, or they ain't got this." Yeah, save y'all stuff. Figure a way to print it out. Save it. I don't care how many you got to save it. Save it and keep it up. But don't be letting people get over on y'all. I'm telling people. People in this world, the world is so damn corruptive. People will try to do anything or anything to save, baby. You can't save yourself when it comes to me. Cause I keep everything and I documented everything. If I have to record everything, hello, yeah, don't try, baby. Don't try, cause you won't get nothing. And she the one told us that Miss Kathy is the one told us we can file workers come and unemployment. And the man said you can, cause it's up to them to tell you if you can get it or not. So, girl, stop lying, playing with me. I got the text that you. She said I was like, so is y'all gonna pay me while I'm all? Oh, that's a workers come. Well, workers come. We lost that. He lost that both cases. So yeah, he didn't get that. But she was like, no, we don't. Well, I can't pay. We don't pay both. Well, you can't get unemployment and workers come. First of all, he didn't never get workers come, bitch, because y'all denied him. Number one, excuse my French. Number two, little girl. Oof, Jesus, come on, work through me, girl. So stop trying to play us. See, that was my fault on that part. That's why I said you gotta stay up on your game. Because if I knew that, I would have. The man said he could get both, but I didn't know that at the time. That's my fault because I didn't go read it and do my paperwork. But it's cool because God always do things in His way, not our way. So we just have to. I had to live with that little minus detail, but it's okay because the man explained everything to us. But all I'm saying is don't let people try to get over you. Say your paperwork, say your text message, say your videos, say your and you can say your videos by taking your phone, hooking it to the computer, putting it on there, and then taking it and put it on a flash drive. So yeah, don't be letting people get over on y'all. I'm telling y'all. And yes, I love y'all good peoples on here. I'm trying to get y'all name to call y'all. I want to know y'all my YouTube family, of course, but I don't like that. So the name that I thought I could give y'all is praising y'all my praise family. I was gonna say y'all my praise family, but I'm gonna say that for now till I figure out a good name to call y'all as a family. But not the YouTube family. I know y'all YouTube family, but no, I don't want that one. So when I think of a good name, or I can call y'all my blessing loves, and I don't like that one. But the blessing part I do, but not the loves part. So I'm just gonna come up with something. But the first name that I did come up with was praise the family that prays together. I was gonna call, hey, family that prays together. I wasn't gonna say that, but don't know. Kind of like it, but still working on it. But yeah, so I'm gonna say thank you for watching Dang Dang Kitchen Craft and Life Changing. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video. But yeah, so I'm gonna say, what should I call y'all to when I leave? Let's do this. We praise together, we live together, family. Oh, I like that. We praise together, we live together, family. Yeah, that works. So y'all are my praise together, we live together. Y'all my praise. We praise together, we live together, family. We praise together, we live together, family. And that's what I'm gonna call y'all. So yeah, see y'all later. We praise together, we live together, family. Love you guys. I was gonna say bye. But yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell to be notified. We praise together, we live together, family. Well, I'll see y'all later. I was gonna say that, but I don't like the word. So later. I mean, we praise together. We live together, family. I'ma see y'all on the next video. See you later. Oh, I love that name for y'all. Bye. Nah, I can't say bye. See ya.